Hey everybody, we're here today just for a brief recap episode, so it's not really an episode, of Faster Than Light. I started this out as calling it Failing Faster Than Light, but we've actually done a pretty good job at not failing. So we've got and this is just to catch up people who may have not caught the beginning of the series or thought, the audio is terrible in the beginning. So pardon me for about the first 10 episodes where I was still figuring it out. But let's take a quick look. My top 5 is dominated by the Zoltan Cruiser, but the number 1 spot goes to the Crystal ship, the Stargazer, which had a magically good run. Of course, that would be my first unlock. My records here, most of them are pretty interesting. I want to point out specifically that Cy Hangs 36 wouldn't be a record if I had just used one boarding team with my Mantis A run that had a victory, but I had 4 Mantis slaughtering things. So their kills were split between 4 people. And Maradine got 26 repairs, which was my record, and that was from a Rock B run that didn't make it very far. I actually just lost after a few sectors. But we've got most of our achievements in line. We're still working on Warlord. We're about less than 200 ships away, so we're getting there. I haven't done much in the way of a pacifism or lack of upgrade run, or even a living off the land run, although I was close on that one. But that's something I would like to do maybe in the future, some kind of challenge run, but for now I'm kind of trying to stick with basic play, because running away all the time doesn't necessarily make the most interesting watching. And the people like to watch it burn. These other achievements down here, it's just I've had the equipment or I haven't. So just want to do a quick look. I've had runs with the Kestrel A and B. The Needle Nose would have been a victory, but the Crystal crew member that I unlocked made me have to go through 4 rebel jumps, and I only made it to 3. Also have to say, hooray, I finally beat the game with the Kestrel. That had not happened before I made this video. So I've unlocked a lot of ships. I had the Stealth Cruiser was the last regular ship that I unlocked, and I've only had 1 run with it. I've unlocked the Mantis A and B, poor Spike, which caught on fire in one of the few jumps. I managed to beat a ship, so it's not the lowest score I've ever gotten, which I believe is 20 or 25, which is dying on the first jump. But I did have 1 victory with the aforementioned 4 Mantis boarding crew from Hell, even though the Mantis A has a 2-person teleporter. NG Cruiser is one of my favorite ships. Type B, not so much. It's almost hilarious how awful that ship is, but I did manage to win once there. Federation Cruiser, I've not played with the Type B. That'll probably change. Type A just doesn't click with me, maybe because it's a giant phallus, but you need one of those in every sci-fi game. Slug Cruiser, I really enjoyed the 1 run I had with it. That was one of my favorite runs, especially losing a crew member early, but just haven't rolled it again on a random ship. Rock Cruiser, like I said, Type B, just a nightmare to play. Well, fun, but a nightmare. River Song was a very memorable run in that. That was the run I unlocked the Crystal Cruiser. Zoltan Cruiser, I've won 5 out of 6 games. I'm going to sort of, as I said at the end of my last episode, I'm going to kind of retire the ship for now. If it comes up on a random roll, I'm just going to pass it. It's 5 of 6 games. I mean, I still have a decent winning percentage without it, and those wins do count, but then 1 for 1 with the Stargazer. But I'm going to try, my goal for the coming episodes is to see if I can beat the game with every ship. Eventually every variant, but I got to unlock the variants first. And I'm also interested in any kind of challenge runs you all may suggest, so feel free to put them in the comments. And if you have any questions, want any tips on Faster Than Light, I am working on a series of guides for unlocks and other game challenges. But thanks for watching, and I look forward to many more runs of what is a fantastic, great value of a game. Till next time.